Hello, hi, welcome to this video. This is Arvind here. So let's look at the market view and trade setup for the first week of May. It's a new series, right? And I've not posted a video for the last couple of weeks, but I've been regularly updating my views in my Facebook page. I'll leave the description, the link in the description. Please join my Facebook page for regular updates. All right, so let's look at the daily chart for Nifty. So you can clearly see there is a good strong uptrend which we had, and from there's a bullish candle and a spinning top kind of pattern, and there is a rejection from 15,000 level. So this is like a classic trend reversal pattern from supply zone. So 15,000 will act as a very strong supply zone from here on, and any kind of uptrend will happen only if we breach 15,000 levels. Right now, Nifty is closed above the 20 DMA, which is around 14,600. But looking at the way SGX Nifty has closed, you can see it's closed below um, sorry, it's it's closed below 20 DMA, that is around 15,570. So if at all we open the same range where SGX Nifty is indicating, that will be below 20 DMA, say around 14,500 to 550 kind of zone, right? So assuming we open somewhere here, let me just mark it out for you. Hmm, yeah, okay. So assuming we open somewhere here, right, which is around the 61.8% retracement from the highs, right? So if we open here, there is a chance we may move sideways and try to reattempt this 20 DMA zones. And if we close above this, there is a chance we may start moving higher. That's one scenario, right? Now, the next scenario is we open even lower. Given the market sentiment is really weak with this increasing COVID-19 cases and lockdown announcements coming through. So there is a chance we may even open lower, say 14,400 to 450 zones, right? If that is the case, market may try to bounce back a little bit, right? If we have a big gap down, usually there is a bounce back. So it may try to reattempt this 20 DMA, which is around 14,600. That's the one scenario, right? Now, if we close below 20 DMA, say if we attempt here and try to come off, there is a chance that we will go back to 14,200 zones. So this is the scenario which I'm expecting will happen, where we open gap down, there is a pullback rally, and we eventually go down to 14,200. Now, given the sentiments are weak and it's not going to be easy for the rallies to sustain. So any kind of rally will be a shorting opportunity unless we close above 14,600 and start moving higher. That is the only way I'm saying the market. So any kind of rally that you see here towards 20 DMA, attempt to short. Now, will we go here or not? Is a question. And if we breach this level again, there is a chance of going towards 13,600 kind of a zone. That's the scenario which I'm expecting to play out. Right now, let's look at the weekly chart also. Let me just clear this out. Now you can see weekly chart as again we have held above the 200 week moving average, which is a positive, but this pattern is not very it's not showing any kind of positivity. It's like a shooting star pattern where eventually we can move lower, right? This is going to be a very strong support, 14,200. If that is breached, then 13,600, the previous lows here, this is below the budget day low, right? That could be tested. That's entirely possible, right? Usually, if you look at the market trends, this is saying that sell in May and go away. So where global markets tend to be light and bearish, so that could be a scenario which can play out because all the corporate results earnings have been already coming to an end, and with RIL results also not evoking positivity in SGX Nifty trend, so that may not give much upside from here. Now, the only thing which can drive the market to higher levels could be increase in improvement in the COVID scenario. That is the only thing which we have to hope for, right? Let's look at the Bank Nifty also. Now, Bank Nifty also has given a classic trend reversal pattern, gap down and a close almost at the lows of the day. So it is holding about 20 DMA, but there is a chance that we may open below this level. So 32,000 is a very strong resistance. So sorry, it's going to be support for any kind of recovery. If we hold above this and pull back, that is a possible, and eventually retest 34,000. That's one possibility. Right. What is the next possibility is we open with the even more gap down to 31,900. We see a mild pullback here and eventually start going down. That is the scenario which I am playing for. So 31,000 will be tested if we don't cross 20 DMA, which is around 32,430, right? So that's the scenario. This will act as a strong supply zone. So any kind of rally here should be used to sell into, right? Unless we see a close above 32,700, 800 zones and go higher, right? That's the way I'm looking at this. So any kind of both indices, any kind of rally will be a selling opportunity, right? Now let's look at the US markets just to get an idea. Now US markets are not weak. In fact, after this big rally that they had, they're moving sideways, and there's no clear trend as of now. And I think this kind of sideways movement is kind of understandable. The way they rallied, the S&P is still close to the higher end of the range around 4,200. There's no sign of weakness yet. Look at the Dow Jones also has held above 20 DMA. So there is no sign of weakness yet. Only thing is they had a good rally a few weeks back and they are kind of moving sideways. That is understandable. So in terms of US markets, there is no sign unless they breach 20 DMA and start moving lower. But one thing is clear that we are not following the global trend as of now. So there's no real point in going deep into the US markets or global trends. As such, India is in focus for the second wave. So this local issue will be going on for next few weeks unless the situation improves. So we need to be cautious, right? Now let's look at the FI data. This is another telling one more picture where the volume of selling was really high. 3,400 crores is on the higher side. You can see here, April was the first month in many months FIs have sold, right? Markets did not fall much because there was almost equal number of like volume of buying from DIS. That's why we didn't fall that much. But still, without FII buying, there is no way we will go higher to 15,000 plus, right? So we need to see this is like a one day, it's like a one-off selling, or is it going to continue? We have to wait and see. So if this continues, then we need to be very cautious. As of now, if we get a dip towards 14,200, say 1,400, I will still be a buyer. This is a good support here. Sorry, am I here? Let me just mark it out here. Yeah, 14,200. So any kind of dip here, positional trades, you should look to add long somewhere here, right? Good risk to reward ratio. But if this breaches, that's when you have to go short positionally. But immediately in the near term, say Monday, Tuesday, if we get a rally towards 20 DMA, I will look to short this market. And that's the way I'm seeing it. So positional traders should avoid adding longs currently. Probably you can wait for a dip. But in terms of sectors, metals and pharma are looking good. Metals, in fact, I gave this call to my clients, I think last week, when we identified a good breakout in the metals index. So we went long aggressively, especially on stocks like Tata Steel, JSW Steel, and SAIL. They actually gave very good rally, right? So still it is broken out and staying above. So there is a chance it may move sideways and still move higher. That's a possibility. So metals and pharma, we are bullish, and banking financials, obviously, we are bearish, and other sectors like IT, auto, you can take some momentum plays, some stock specific movements. You can take those trades. So that's the way I'm seeing. All right. So that's about it. You can please join my Facebook. You can follow my Facebook page for my regular updates. And if you like my live market support, I'll also leave the link in the description. You can subscribe to my Telegram group support, where we analyze live market, including commodities. We have service, so you can join if you're interested. All right. So please don't forget to like and share this video. If you found this useful, please leave your comments and I'll be happy to reply. Thanks for watching and have a good trading week ahead. Take care.